I guess I was muted again. I think I have the video fixed. I'm sorry if it's still blurry on your end. Broncos sitting at 18. Hornets sitting at 2. 3:45 left in the first here. Ellis ends up with it. Kicks it over to Moore. Moore for the layup, and it's good. Moore will end up with it. Kicks it over to Ellis. Ellis down to Benson. Benson back up to Ellis. Ellis over to Moore. Moore for the three. Bounces off, no good. Benson with the rebound. Shaw pass to Kate Shaw. She'll go for the layup, and it's good. Broncos 22. Hornets sitting at 2. They'll get it down to 24 for the Hornets. She'll go up with it. Jump shot, no good. Ellis will end up with the rebound. Kick it over to Moore. Moore will drive it down. Kicks it down to Cummins. Cummins goes up with it, no good. Rebounded by the Hornets, 24. Her and Shaw lock up, and they're going to call jump ball. Broncos ball. They'll inbound to 24. It'll bounce off her foot. Ends up in Moore's hand. They're going to call her for double dribble there. Not what I wanted to do. Trying to make the video better, but Berkeley got fouled there, so she'll get 2 shots from the free throw line. Berkeley for the second shot, it's good. Broncos 24, Hornets 2. Takes it down to Benson. It's good. I'm trying to adjust the video. Sorry. Number 3 ends up with it for the Hornets. She'll go for the 3. It's good. Ellis will bring it down for the Lady Broncos. She'll kick over to Benson. Benson to Cummins. Cummins all the way back around to Benson for the layup, and it's good. The Hornets will bring it on down. Broncos 28. Hornets sitting at 5. 1:25 left in the first. Zero drives it all the way in. Tipped out of bounds there by Moore. .24 inbounds in a little bit. Kicks over to 0. 0 goes for a deep pass and goes out of bounds. Broncos ball. They'll inbound to Ellis. Ellis will bring it down for the girls. She'll kick it back over to Moore. Moore drives in, kicks it over to Elam. Elam back up to Cummins. Cummins sets up, passes to Ellis. Ellis down to Elam. Elam back to Ellis. She'll drive in, kicks it back to Cummins. Cummins for the 3. Bounces off, no good. Ends up with her own rebound, kicks it back over to Ellis. Elam deep in the pocket, open, goes up. Easy layup. That'll put 2 more on the board for the Lady Broncos. Pass is tipped there a little bit. They're going to call that a foul on 24 for the Hornets. It'll be Broncos ball. Inbound to Benson. Benson back to Ellis. Ellis will bring it down for the ladies here. She passed over to Moore. Back to Ellis. Ellis over to Moore. Jump shots up. Oh, and it's good. Broncos sitting at 30. Highland Park sitting at 7. 1 minute left in the. Maybe it's just a timeout. Oh, that's the end of the first quarter, huh? Yeah. End of the first quarter. Hornets sitting at 7. Broncos 32. Seeing it playing and the lens is off helps with the video stream at all. Yeah, it might be the internet feed here where we're at. It was good for the first game there, but seem to be having a problem now. I'll try to reset the stream during the half. It'll be Broncos ball to start the second quarter here. Hayes inbounds to Tonkin. Tonkin will bring it across to the ladies. She'll take it back to Hayes. Hayes over to Elam. Elam down to Shaw. Shaw sets up, passes to Conklin. Conklin down to Hayes. Hayes for the layup, and it's good. Broncos 32, Hornets 5. 7:42 left in the second quarter here. Conklin gets the tip. Elam ends up in Elam's hands for the steal. They'll kick it back to Conklin. Conklin over to Shaw. She'll kind of lose it, picked up by a Hornet. She'll pick it back up, kicks it back up to Conklin. Conklin goes up, kicks it back to Shaw. Shaw kicks it back up to Elam, lets them reset a little bit. They'll kick it down to Hayes. Hayes on the far left corner, kicks it back up to Elam. Elam back to Shaw. Shaw down in the pocket to Cummins. Cummins goes up for it, and it's no good, but they'll get the foul. She'll get 2 shots on the free throw line. First shot's up, no good. Second shot is up, bounces off, no good. Rebounded there by Hornets number 11. She'll kick it to 14 to 0. 0 bring it down for the Lady Hornets. They'll go for a pass tip by Shaw there. Ends up in Elam's hands. Elam kicks it over to Conklin. Conklin deep pass down here to Cummins. Cummins to Shaw. Shaw down into Hayes. Hayes comes back up. Conklin for the 3. Oh, bounces up, no good. Rebounded there by Shaw. Shaw back to Hayes. Hayes back for the 3. Bounces off, no good. Chipped up there by Elam. Elam to Hayes. Hayes to Conklin. Conklin down to Cummins. They're going to call a foul. I guess on Highland Park. Our ball over there. What? With a push. Elam kicks it down to Cummins. Cummins kind of loses control for a little bit. Elam will pick it back up. She'll kick it down to Conklin. Conklin kicks it down to Shaw. Shaw on the post goes up, kicks it over to Hayes. Hayes up to Cummins. Cummins back down to Hayes. Hayes back into Cummins. She'll go back up. Conklin for the 3. Bounces off, no good. Cummins for the rebound. Kicks it back up to Conklin. Little bit of pressure there from Hornet number 0. Conklin works it back around to the left, kicks it over to Cummins. Cummins back up to Elam. Elam drives it in a little bit, kicks it up to Hayes. Hayes goes in, goes over the layup, and it's good. Broncos 36, Hornets sitting at 5. 0 drive it down for the Lady Hornets. She'll pass it to 14 there. 14 passes it to 5, and then it's tipped out of bounds there by Shaw. And the white is number 1. Number 14 looking to inbound for the Hornets. She'll get called 5 seconds in the lane there. Broncos ball. Elam will inbound to Conklin. Conklin will bring it down for the Lady Broncos. Broncos 36, Hornets sitting at 5. So kick over to Elam. Elam over to Conklin for a deep pass. Goes over a layup and it's good. Broncos 38, Hornets sitting at 5. 0 bring it down for the Lady Hornets. She'll kick it over to 5. 5 will kick it over to 23. 23, a little pressure from Hayes. Kicks it 0. 0 for a deep 3. Air balls it. 13 tried to save it, and she knocked it out of bounds off her own player. Broncos ball. Elam will inbound to Conklin. Conklin will bring it down for the Lady Broncos. She'll kick it over to Hayes. Hayes over to Elam. Elam into Shaw. Shaw back to Conklin. Conklin for the 3. Drains it. Broncos 41. Hornets in at 5. 4:28 left in the second here. 0 bringing down for the Hornets. Passes it to 5. Goes right out of bounds. Go. It'll be timeout Hornets. Go. .423 left in the second quarter here. It'll be Hornets ball here on the left-hand side. During halftime, I'm going to try to adjust the stream, so if it drops out for a minute, then you'll know why. See if I can get the video better. Hornets 23 brings it in. She'll pass to 5. 5 looking around. A little bit of pressure there from Cummins. She'll kick it over to 14. 14 drives in a little bit. Pressure from the other Cummins. Other pass to 0. Stolen by Benson. Benson will drive down with the open lane for the layup. And it's good! Broncos 43. Hornets in at 5. 3:57 left in the second quarter here. They'll kick it down to the Hornet Lady 5. Oh, and they're going to call a foul on number 14 there. She straight pushed Miss Ellis down. Can't do that. Morrow inbound to Ellis. They're going to let the Hornets do a little substitution here. Look like almost the whole court for 4 for 4 there. Going down to Ellis. Ellis over to Cummins. Cummins down to Moore. Moore back up to Benson. Benson over to Cummins. Cummins passes to Ellis. Ellis, looking for the 3. A little bit of pressure. Kicks it back over to Benson. Benson back to Ellis. Ellis looking for the 3 again. She'll move it back around. Kicks it back to Benson. Benson back up to Moore. Moore moves it back around to the left. She'll kick it over to Cummins. Timeout Broncos. .308 left in the second quarter here. Hornets sitting at 5. Lady Broncos 43. That'll be Broncos ball here. 3:08 left in the second here. Morrill inbound to Ellis. Ellis will bring it around, kicks it back over to Moore on the left. She'll pass to Benson up here at the top of the key. Benson down to Cummins over here on the right. Back down to Ellis. Ellis for the three in the corner. Oh, airballed it. Number 15 for the Hornets will pick it up. She'll pass it up to three. Three will kick it all around. Drives it down for the Hornets. She'll pass it down to 23 in the corner. Back over to 5. 5 up to 24. 24 trips over herself. No call. Ends up with more and more down here to Cummins. Cummins over to Cummins. Back up to Ellis. Ellis swings it back around to Moore. She'll set up. She'll kick over to Ellis. Ellis down into Cummins. Cummins to Benson, who's open and goes up for a layup, and it's good. 2:20 left in the second here. 45, Lady Broncos. Lady Hornets 5. They'll kick it over to 24. She'll get a little bit of pressure there from Cummins and push her. No call there. So Cummins steals the ball. She'll kick it over to Moore. Moore's kind of got an open lane. Kicks it over to Cummins. Cummins will get a layup. Still no calls there by the officials, which is crazy. Because any other game, there'd have been like 15 calls right there. Number 3 will bring it down for the Hornets. And it's hit out of bounds on the Broncos, it looks like. Hornets ball. Number 15 will inbound for the Hornets. She'll kick it into 5. 5 tips it. Ends up in Benson's hands. Benson kicks it over to Conklin. Conklin goes down for the layup. No good. Moore for the rebound. She'll get it. Bounces up. Goes up. No, it's good, but she is fouled, so she'll get 2 shots from the free throw line. We'll get one more shot here. Bounces up, no good. Tipped by a couple girls, and it'll be out of bounds on Highland Park there. Broncos ball there. Conklin goes up with it, bounce off, no good. Moore with the rebound. Slips him out, kicks it over to Benson. Over to Cummins. Cummins down to Conklin. Conklin to Moore. Moore swings it around, goes in. Oh, they're going to call a charge on Moore there. That'll be Hornets ball there. 15 will inbound to 3 for the Lady Hornets. 3 will bring it on down. 1 minute left in the second quarter here. Lady Broncos 47, Hornets sitting at 5. Conklin for the steal. Lane wide open, goes in for an easy layup. That'll be 2 more for the Lady Broncos, sitting at 49. Hornets sitting at 5. 50 seconds left. 3 will bring it down for the Hornets. Oh, stolen again by Conklin there in the corner, and she'll knock it out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball. $15 will inbound for the Hornets. She'll kick it in to 24 there, tipped by a couple girls. 24 ends up with it. Well, Conklin takes the ball right out of her hands, but they're going to call a foul on her. They called the foul on Ellis for a push. I guess I didn't see that part. 24 will get her shot here. First is up, and it's good. Puts the Hornets at 6. Lady Broncos 49. 38 seconds left in the second quarter. 24 will get one more shot here. It goes up, and it's good. Hornets in at 7. Broncos 49. They'll inbound to Ellis. Ellis will bring it down here for the Lady Broncos. She'll move it back around from the left to the right. Kicks over to Moore. Moore down to Conklin. Conklin to Benson. Wide open. Pops a 3 here. Balled it. Picked up by 24 for the Hornets. A little bit of double pressure there from the Broncos. So kick it over to 15, 15 to 3. 20 seconds left on the clock. 3 will bring it down. Lots of pressure from the Lady Broncos. And they collide. Oh, they're going to call a moving screen, huh? Yeah. They called a moving screen there on the Hornets. It'll be Broncos ball. 15 seconds left on the clock here. That'll be Benson.
You're going to be able to see this film?
Yeah. It'll be Ellis inbounding to Conkin. Right. Ellis over to Moore here. Moore down to Benson. Benson up to Moore. Still driving a little bit. Kicks it back up to Benson. Benson down to Conkin. Conkin to Moore in the corner. Moore for the 3. Bounces off, no good. Ends up in 23's hand. She'll run it on down for the Hornets. Right at the buzzer there. Goes up for the jump shot. No good. That's the end of the first half. Lady Broncos sitting at 49. Hornets sitting at 7. I'm going to mess with the stream a little bit, so if we end it, then you'll know why. Try to get the video better. All right, coming back from the half here. Hopefully got the video stream cleaned up a little bit. I had to jump hot spots. So you let me know. It looks good on my end. And we had Courtney check it at home. She's at home with the baby. Everybody say some prayers for Miss Dallas. And she's feeling too well today. Highland Park will inbound the ball, 15-0. 0 kicks it back over to 15 over here on the right. I'll move the camera a little bit. 0 for the 3 from the top of the key. Air balls it, and it'll bounce out of bounds. That'll be Broncos ball. Everybody say hi to Jackie Bell. Tonkin will bring it on down for the ladies here. We'll be on this side this time. She'll kick it over to Elam. Elam back up to Tonkin. I'm not on mute this time. They'll bring it on down to Cummins, and looks like she got fouled. She'll get 2 shots here from the free throw line. No, bounces off, no good. She'll get 1 more shot from the free throw line here. Goes up, bounces off, no good. She'll get her own rebound. She'll swing it back around, kicks it over to Shaw. Shaw swings it. And they're going to call a foul on number 11 there for the Hornets. They're going to say she was just moving, so it'll just be an inbound foul here. Conklin over to Cummins. Cummins over to Hayes. Hayes back over to Elam. Elam down to Conklin in the corner. She goes for the 3, no good. Then they're going to call a foul on Hayes there, I guess. Hornets will inbound. 0 will bring it down for the Lady Hornets. She'll kick it to 15 on the right here. She'll kick it down to 11 in the post, and she'll go for a layup, and it's good. Hornets in at 7. Or no, Hornets in at 9. Broncos 49. Conklin will bring it down for the Broncos. She'll pass it. Hayes back to Conklin. Conklin back to Hayes. Pass over to Shaw. Shaw down to Elam. Elam back to Conklin. Conklin for a deep 3. And drains it! Woo, that was pretty. Number 0 for the Hornets will bring it down. She'll kick it over to 15, I think that is. Yeah, 15 for the Hornets. She'll work it around. Swing pass over to 11, ends up in Conklin's hands. Broncos 52, Hornets in at 9, 6:10 left in the third. Conklin will bring it down for the Broncos. She'll kick it over to Cummins. Cummins down to Shaw. Shaw kicks it down to Hayes there in the post spot. She'll drive it back up to the top here. Kicks it down to Cummins on the right. Cummins down to Shaw. Shaw for the layup, and it's good. Hornets will inbound to 0 here. She'll bring it down for the Lady Hornets. She'll set up at the top of the key. Little push there by 24 against Hayes. Hayes will bring it back around. Oh, blocked hard by Shaw. Ends up in Hayes' hands. Pass over to Cummins. Cummins for the layup, and it's good. Number 3 will take it down for the Hornets here. Broncos sitting at 56. Tipped there by Conklin, pushed out of bounds. We're going to have a big rotation, 5 for 5 there for the substitutions on the Broncos. That'll be Hornets ball. 15 will inbound for the ladies here. 5:20 left in the third. Broncos 56. Hornets sitting at 9. 15 inbounds to 0 for the Hornets. Still working around from the left back to the right. So pass to 3. 3 works it back around at the same angle. She stopped in the line there. Kicks it back up to 0. Pushes on Ellis a little bit. She'll kick it back up to 3. 3 blocked by Benson. They'll kick it down to 0-0 with a pass down to 15. Tip. Ends up in Moore's hands. Moore will drive it down. Kicks it to Smith there in the post spot. She'll get a good layup. Broncos sitting at 58. Hornets sitting at 9. 0 will bring it down. A little bit of pressure there from Benson. Pushes her around all the way to the right. Oh. She loses control of it, and they'll call it out of bounds on her, even though she tried to knock it off Miss Benson, but the ref saw the writing on the wall. Benson inbounds to Ellis here. Ellis will bring it down for the Broncos. She'll kick it down to Smith. Smith for more for the three. Bounces up, no good. 3-0 rebound for the Hornets, and she's tipped there by Benson. Out of bounds on the Broncos. Hornets ball here on the right hand. 15 will inbound for the Lady Hornets. She'll kick it over to 3. They'll bring it into the top for the Hornets. She'll kick it down to 0. 0 goes up for a jump layup. No good. Benson for the rebound. She'll bring it on down for the Broncos. Kicks it down to Smith in the post spot there. Back up to Benson. Benson to Ellis. Ellis for the 3. Bouncing it out. Oh, it's good. 4:02 left in the third here. Broncos 61. Hornets sitting at 9. Number 0 bringing it in for the Hornets. She'll get a little bit of pressure there from Benson. Oh, it's tipped. Ends up in Moore's hands. Moore will pick it up. She'll drive it all the way down. And they're going to call a charge on 10 for the Hornets. She wasn't quite shooting yet, so they'll call her on the ground. She'll just inbound the ball. Broncos ball. Moore inbounding. She'll kick it over to Benson. Benson back up to Smith here. Smith over to Cummins. Cummins way down to Moore in the corner 3 and bounces off, no good. Smith will get the rebound for the Broncos. She'll pass it to Cummins. Cummins over to Ellis in the other corner. Ellis for the 3, bounce up, no good. Moore will get the rebound. She'll drive back out. Kicks it back to Benson up here at the top. Back over to Ellis. Ellis back over to Cummins. Cummins in the left-hand corner. Kicks it back to the top to Benson. Benson down to Smith. Smith turns around, goes up for it. No, bounce off, no good. Rebounded by Hornets number 11. Tip. And then Cummins ends up with it. She'll go for a layup, and it's good. 0 for the Hornets. Will bring it on down. And they're going to call a push there on number 2, right? A push for 10, yeah. A push for 10 on the Hornets. So it'll be Broncos ball here. Oh, back over here where the ref is. Woodard coming in. She'll inbound there to Hayes. Takes it back over to Woodard. Woodard down to Smith. Smith up to Cummins. Cummins down to Hayes in the post spot. Loses control a little bit. It'll end up in 0 for the Hornets. She'll bring it on down and around. Drives it down, passes it to 15. 15 in the post spot, set up by a couple girls. Ends up in Hatley's hands. Hatley will kick it over to Hayes here. Hayes brings it across for the Broncos. She'll kick it down to Hatley. Hatley shoots the 3, bounces off, no good. Gets her own rebound. Stolen by 0 there. She'll pick it up for the Hornets. She'll bring it on down. Comes in the top of the key. Breaks over, passes the 3 on the right. 3 back up to 10. 10 goes for the jumper there. No good. Bounces off Cummins' leg, and it'll be out of bounds on the Broncos. 2:16 left in the third here. Broncos 63. Hornets sitting at 9. 15 will inbound for the Hornets. She'll pass to 10 there. 10 will kind of be stopped up by Hadley. Almost got the steal. 3 will pick it up for the Hornets. She'll bring it back around to the right. Pass down to 15. 15 kind of plows her way through everybody. And they're going to call it on us. They'll call it on Smith. That's just silly. 15 will inbound for the Hornets again. She'll kick it over to 3. 3 stuck at the lane. Tries to bounce it off one of our girls. Hatley will pick it up. Passes it over to Hayes. Hayes drives it down for the Broncos. Goes up for the layup, and it's good. Broncos sitting at 65. Hornets sitting at 9. 0 for the Hornets. Will bring it on down. She'll kick it down to 3 here on the right. She'll drive in, goes up, bounces off, no good. Rebounded by Cummins. Cummins will bring it back around to the left-hand side for the Broncos. Sorry. Pass over to Woodard. Woodard for the jump shot. Bounce off, no good. Picked up by Hornets number 11. Tipped there a little bit. They'll pass it over to 0. 0 to bring her down for the Lady Hornets. She'll pass it to the left to number 10. 10 will drive in and kind of push her way out of it. And they're going to call that on Hallie. Looked like it was number 10's elbow that was getting thrown, but you know we'll take the loss on that. Whatever needs to be done. 35 will inbound to 0. 0 with a little pressure there from Hayes. She'll kick it back up to 14. 14 drives in a little bit, bounce off her leg. She'll kick it up to 11. They lose control. It bounce out of bounds. Broncos ball. Off her face. Hadley will inbound to Hayes here. Hayes will bring it on down for the Lady Broncos. She'll bring it left, kick it down to Cummins. Cummins to Woodard. Woodard for the corner three. Bounces in and out, no good. Rebounded by Hornets number 11. 45 seconds left on the third quarter here. 0 for the Hornets to bring it on down. A little bit of pressure there from Hayes. She'll kick it over to 14 on the right. She'll drive in. Goes up, airballed it, picked up by Hadley, then pushes, gets pushed. Hayes will bring it down, pass it to Cummins. Cummins for the jump shot, no good. Rebounded by number 11. That's just throwing her elbows like a crazy person. They'll pass over to 0. 0 will inbound it down here to the Hornets. Can't be swinging your bows like that. They'll set the screen there. She'll swing it back around to the right. Pass down to 14. 14 with a swing pass up to 35. They'll kind of collide, and they're going to call a jump ball. Should be Broncos ball. .46 left in the third here. Broncos 65. Hornets sitting at 9. They're trying to do a roll pass to Hayes. 0 gave him a little bit of pressure. That'll end the third quarter here with the Broncos sitting at 65. Hornets sitting at 9. All right, start of the fourth quarter here. It'll be Hornets ball going about to 0. She'll bring it on around to the right. A little bit of pressure there from Hayes. They'll set a screen. They'll kick it down to 15 for the pass. Down to the post. She'll kick back to 0. 0 for the three. Excuse me, hits about the backboard and it's good. Hornets 12, Broncos sitting at 65. Conklin will bring it down. She'll pass to Hayes. Hayes back to Conklin. Conklin back over to Hayes. Takes it back to Conklin. Conklin for a deep three. Bounces up, no good. Rebounded by Shaw there. Shaw will go up with it. She'll get a good 2 points. They'll inbound to 0 for the Lady Hornet. She'll bring it down, swings it over to number 3, then tipped out of bounds there by Conklin. .24 inbound to 0, tipped there by Elam. 0 over to 3, 3 over to 15 over here on the right. She'll pass back up to 24. Back up to 3. 3 swings it back all the way around, tipped by Conklin there. That'll be timeout. Hornets 6:53 left in the fourth quarter here. Broncos 67. Hornets sitting at 12. That'll be Hornets ball after the timeout. 15 will inbound to 0. It's tipped there by Hayes. Ends up in Conkling's hands. Kind of rode out of bounds on the Hornets right there, but they'll call it out of bounds on the Broncos. 15 will inbound for the Hornets, and they're going to get it for 5 seconds. No inbound. That'll be Broncos ball on another turnover. Cummins will inbound to Tonkin here. She'll bring it across for the ladies. Tonkin sets up, hits Hayes. Hayes over to Elam. Elam back up to Hayes. Hayes drives in, takes it over to Shaw. Shaw up to Tonkin. Tonkin to Hayes, wide open for the 3. Pops it. Be another 3 on the board for the Broncos. They'll inbound to 0 for the Hornets. She'll bring it on down. Broncos sitting at 70. Hornets sitting at 12. 0 hung up a little bit. She'll kick it over to 15 on the right. 15's getting a little bit of pressure. Kicks it down to 24. 24 goes up for a layup, and it's good. Conklin inbounds to Hayes. Hayes back to Conklin. She'll kick it back over on the right to Hayes. Back to the top to Tonkin. She'll swing it around to the left. Kicks it down to Hayes. Hayes for the jumper, and it's good. The Hornets will bring it down with number 0 again at the top of the key. She'll pass it down to 15. 15 down to 25. 25 down to 24 in the post spot. A little bit of pressure. All kinds of Broncos all over. Ends up in Tonkin's hand. She'll bring it down for the Lady Broncos after the steal. Kicks it deep over to Hayes. Hayes looking, kicks it back to Elam. Elam drives back, kicks it into Hayes or Tonkin there. She'll go for a nice jump shot. Good 2 points on the board. 5 minutes left in this ball game. Question I have is, will we hit triple digits? We almost did it last time with this team. And I'd like to see them do it one time this season. 0 past the 15, tipped there by Kennedy Cummins and goes out of bounds. It'll be a full 5-for-5 swap here again. We have Smith, Cummins, Benson, Moore, and Ellis back in the game. That'll be Hornets ball here on the right-hand side. 15 looking inbound. She'll kick it to 3. 0 working around to the left there. Kicks it back over to 24. 24 moves it in a little bit. Kicks it back up to 0. 0 with a swing pass around to 15. 15 goes up for it. Hits the backboard. Pass to 3. Knocks it out of bounds by Ellis. Hornets will inbound the ball again, right-hand side. 15 looking inbound, kicks it deep over to 24. 24 gets the touch on it, almost backcourts it. She'll bring it in a little bit, kicks it back up to 15. 15 from the right, back over to the left, back up to the top of the key. She'll kick it to 0. 0 for a deep 3. Bounces off, no good. Benson will pick up the rebound, kicks it over to Ellis. Ellis drives it down for the Broncos, kicks it to Smith. Smith over to Moore. Moore swings it from the left, back over to the right, kicks it to Ellis. Ellis back over to Benson. Benson drives over to the left a little bit, kicks it to Moore. Moore for the 3. Oh, rolls it, no good. 15 for the rebound on the Hornets. They'll pass it to 3. 3 will bring it across down here for the Lady Hornets. Works it to the right of the key, passes it to 15. Tipped by Smith there. She'll drive down, goes for a pass. Ellis intercepts with the steal. She'll kick it deep over to Moore here. Moore for a layup. Even with a little push in her back, still gets the shot up. 3:35 left in the fourth here. Broncos 76. Hornets sitting at 14. 0 works it around. Tipped by Moore there. She'll kick it over to number 11 for the Hornets. She'll kick it back up to 0. 0 down to 15. Tipped by Smith there. It'll go out of bounds. Hornets ball. Good attempt by Smith there. 3:18 left in the fourth here. Lady Broncos 76. Hornets sitting at 14. 15 will inbound to 11. Tip there. Ends up in Benson's hands. She'll bring it on down. Kicks it over to Moore. Moore for the layup. No good. Kicks it into Benson. Benson over to Ellis. Ellis for the layup. She'll get it. Puts the Broncos at 78. Hornets at 14. Number 3 will bring it down into the other side here for the Hornets. She'll kick it over to 4 off of 4's hands. They'll be out of bounds on the Hornets. Broncos ball, far left. Oh, sorry. Ellis will bring it in. Pass over to Benson. Benson for a good shot. Bounces around. No good. Rebounded by Hornets 15. So kick it over to 3 in the corner. 3 will bring it on down for the Hornets. She'll drive it down. Tries to pass to 15. Picked up and stolen by Smith there. Smith will pass to Ellis. Ellis will bring it down for the Broncos. She'll bring it from the right back to the left. Kicks it over to Benson. Benson to Smith. Smith down to Benson again. Benson over to Ellis. Ellis over to Moore. Moore drives in a little bit. Kicks it back up to Benson. Benson for the shot. Bounces up. No good. Rebounded by Hornets 15. She'll pass to 3 again. 2 minutes left in this ball game. A little bit of pressure there from Benson on 3. Tipped it a couple times. She'll end up stuck with it. That'll be backcourt. Tried to pass to number 4. They tipped it again. Number 4 tipped it over the other side of the line, and then by the time she caught it again, they called backcourt on the Hornets there. It'll be Broncos ball here, left-hand side of our court. Conkin inbounds to Elam there. Elam will bring it around. Back over to Conkin. Conkin down to King. She's tipped there. Run to number 11 for the Hornets, and they're going to call it out of bounds on the Broncos. Hornets will inbound to 3. 3 back over to 14. 14 will drive it across there. Pass it up to 5 here at the top right of the key. A little bit of pressure there from Shaw. They'll kick it down to 23 for the pass in the postmark. A lot of pressure there from King. They'll kick it up to 5 for the Hornets. She'll drive right around to the left. Kicks it up to 14 on the right. She'll move back and reset the key there. Tries to pass around Elam. Hits her. 5 picks it up. They'll pass down in the corner to 3. 3 gets the ball stolen by Conkin, and then number 5 pushes Conkin. That'll be Broncos ball over here. Minute 12 left in this ball game. Hornets 14. Lady Broncos sitting at 78. Conkin down to Shaw. Shaw back up to Conkin. 1 minute left in the fourth here. Back up to Shaw. Shaw over to Elam. Down to Conkin there. She'll drive in a little bit. Takes it up to King. King over to Elam. Elam back up to Shaw. They'll kick it back to Conkin. Conkin will kind of reset from the top of the key. Swings it back around. Oh, tipped there by 23 on the Hornets. Almost stolen. Shaw picks it up. She'll kick it back to Elam. Elam down to Shaw. Shaw for the 3. Oh, bounces up. No good. Picked up by Hornets number 11. They'll pass it to 23. 23 for the shot already. Conkin over to Elam. Elam over to Conkin. Conkin to Shaw. Shaw for the 3. Bounces in and out. No good. Elam gets the rebound. Rebound back to Shaw. Back over to Conkin. Conkin to King. King to Elam. That'll be the end of this ball game. Hornets 14. Lady Broncos 78. I'm going to stop this stream and start a new one for the boys. Okay, love you. Bye.